any of you local guys around here, anywhere, y'all want some kind of contraption to lift the mowers up. It was left in my shop. I don't buy junk like this, so maybe that's why I'm still in business. It's free, so come and get it, man. Okay, y'all, good morning, good morning. Monday morning, man. Time to put the grind down, do it again, man. So yeah, thank you guys for all the well wishes on the birthday. You know, as you get older, man, they don't mean as much as they did when you were younger. You know, I can remember having birthday parties and all that when I was coming up, and have, you know, 30 or 40 people there or more. You know, as you get older, though, it just doesn't move me that much. What I got? So it's Monday, so y'all know that I got, and I'm almost kicking myself for promising this kid, you know, these days, a week. Hang tight, man. Okay, y'all, good morning, Monday morning. Y'all know that I told you guys in the live the other night, and well, I've said it quite a few times in the last few videos. You know, I'm gonna let the kid come out here and work and just take the hit. I mean, I won't be taking a hit, but I'll be taking a hit compared to what, well, I don't have to, is what I'm saying, I guess. So y'all know I got both these guys coming in today, and I mean, part of me is wishing I hadn't promised the kid, you know, a couple of days, you know, 3 days a week, and I don't, you know, because when I was doing the scheduling last night, it's got me all over the place, man, because the guy that has a lot of experience, he comes in the comments all the time. I'm not going to put him out there. He can do that in the comments. And then, you know, I'm not trying to put no guys on video. I'm not trying to exploit no one. I'm not trying to, you know, have all this crap coming at me. You know, I'm just trying to finish the season, man. That's all I want to do. Finish the season so I can get on the skid steer and ride out, man. That's all. I did pick up another job with a skid steer. I'll do that next weekend, next Sunday. I'll do that solo. I can go out in one morning, make enough with the skid steer to pay the help for the whole week. You know, both of them, if they're out here. So my thinking is always, you know, trying to be efficient, but sometimes you just can't be. I'm not gonna, you know, lying. There's a text. Here we go. Let's see. Y'all know what I'm finna. Dude, I'm not gonna be able to do that every day. I leave at 8, man. So if you can't be here on time, man, we're not gonna be able to do this. Man, I can't wait around on you, dude. You got to be here at 8, man, to work for me. 8 o'clock's the time. And the kid's texting me talking about 8:30, 8:20, 8:22. So, see, I'm already, y'all know, and it ain't his fault. It was his fault that he's supposed to be here at 8, and he knew that. And so, if you can't be here at 8, then you're not gonna be able to be out here. So I'm not gonna wait around till 8:30, 9 o'clock to get started. So that's on them. One thing about the other guy I had out here, he was here on time every day. So this is a whole another thing. He was on time every day, but he didn't know much. Now I got guys that don't know much and ain't on time. So I just told the kid, see, I put myself out there by telling the kid I do 3 days a week, right? And I feel a certain type of way about that already, you know. I feel like I'm, you know, extending myself, if you will. And then you're gonna text me on Monday morning after we talked last night, and you're gonna text me talking about, I'll be there at 8:22. I'm not waiting around till 8:22. I'm not. So, you know, this is only the third day out here. I mean, fourth day coming out here. I'm not gonna do that, man. So when I promised him the 3 days, I kind of knew based on, you know, a little bit that he was going to have a hard time getting here, because he's had a hard time getting here on time. He ain't been here at 8 yet. Now the other guy has, but I'm, you know, I'm not waiting around no 25 minutes on nothing in the morning time. Not me. Especially when you don't know nothing, and I feel like I'm extending myself to give you just to kind of, you know, help me out and help you out. And I'm not going to extend myself any further with the timing and all. I'm already coming out of my pocket when I don't really have to. I mean, dude, you can't come out here in 2 or 3 days. Could be 25 minutes late, man. I gotta go, dude. Hell, man, it's hot out here, man.
No, I mean, I know. Whenever I first started with you, you were telling me whatever time I mainly, like the time that it takes me to normally get out here. And I know I normally get out here around like 8:15, 8:20. So,
dude,
you said whatever time that was relative that I get out here was the time that we'd say. So, about
oh man, dude, are you serious? Dude, the time is 8 o'clock. That's the time. Now, the first day or two, you know, I knew you were having a struggle with a ride, but you know, I don't start at 8:30 or when the help decides to come to work. I start at 8 o'clock, man. And this is all business, dude. This is a business, man. I can't wait 25 minutes on you to get here.
I understand. That's my mistake.
So let's just try to. So leave 10 minutes earlier tomorrow, and we'll do it again. And we ain't talking about 2 or 3 minutes late. We're talking about 25 minutes. But that's a whole nother story, man. I can't worry about all that, dude. I'm not gonna do that. You know, I'm not gonna be out here waiting on you to get here when I'm stretching myself to give you the $120. So now, see, I'm having to change things up again. And see, I don't like that. Right, you could have just waited around on him. No, that sets a terrible precedent for tomorrow. He's got to know that he's got to be on time. And he's got to know that he's got to be super on time when you don't know anything. Now, if you know a lot and all that, then that's a whole nother ball game. You know, if you got a lot of experience, that's a whole nother ball game. I mean, I might have to conform a little bit to because of your skill set. But when you don't know anything on any job, anywhere, anytime, anybody, you want to be at your new job that you don't know nothing about. You want to get there early. You don't want to get there 10 minutes late, 20 minutes late, 30 minutes late, you know, so. But, so now, shifting gears, now I'm back down to 2, right? So now I don't have, now we're, you know, I'm not going to make as much money, but I'm not going to have to go through the headache. I can't emphasize it enough to you young guys that are working for somebody like me or whatever. And I'm not special or unique. I'm probably pretty standard across the board. Now, if it was 2 or 3 minutes late, that's different. But 25 minutes late and want me to wait on you, you can't do that, man. So, and you know, I'm trying to you know, look out for the kid, but you know, you got to help me help you. But today, I got, what we got here? I got, now that I know that he's not coming in, I'm gonna mark a few of these off. Guy will do that. But what would you guys do? Huh? I'm curious. Would you guys wait around the 25 minutes? But I didn't want him to ride all the way out here for nothing. And then, well, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't. If I say things on the YouTube about anybody, I get crucified for that. If I don't say anything about anybody, then when I finally do, I'm a big liar. You know, I mean, what's the point, man? You know, there's a lot of little signs and stuff that I'm seeing that I just want to get through the season, man. That's all. That's all I want to do. And I'm gonna get through the season. Even if I'm solo, I'm gonna get through the season. So, you know, but you can't hold me up like that, man. You know, I mean, I even got out here early so I could do a little intro, put ice in the cooler, make sure everything's ready to go. Yeah. So I'm hoping the other guy will get here in the next few minutes. So again, it's what you go through out here. I mean, I don't know that anybody that has employees, potential employees or whatever, I don't know of anybody that has employees that don't face what y'all see me facing. Whether it's the work environment, whether it's what they know or don't know, whether it's give a damn, whether it's whatever, right? I mean, it's, you know, back in the day, I used to always think, damn, man, you know, ain't no way I won't do this solo all the time. But solo is sounding a little more appealing these days. There's my guy right there. He's got a... Okay, guys, we're on the first one, and this is Bermuda grass, and you can tell that, well, the treatment people, they tried to charge her a bunch of money, and I don't really know all the details, so they quit coming. But this kind of crabgrass and stuff that you see right there, all that stuff needs to be taken care of in the winter time. You can't, once it gets to this point of the year for sure, you can't do it. And then you got a bunch of Dallas grass down in there too, but it's a little bit wet. I would normally like to do this one in the afternoon, but well, I got curveballs, and when I get curveballs thrown at me, I got to do things a little bit different. So deuces. Okay guys, so this is one of the properties that a lot of guys that work with me, they get a little discombobulated. You'll see all the stuff on the back porch. Well, the stuff on the back porch is, well, it's always leaves and stuff on the back porch. There ain't no trees. So whenever I tell a guy to come to the backyard, you got to bring a blower with you. He don't need to be doing all that. I mean, that's wasting time. You need to put the, no, this is good. I mean, we didn't blow it again, all right? But you won't have to, but look, the driveway and all that, well, I don't even hardly blow that off until all the way done. It might not even have to blow it off in, because the mower will get a lot of it. You know, so you focus on the weed eating, make sure that you get around all these. I can't get between that thing and that, so you got to get all, I did go through there, but I can't get through there. And then down the line, wherever I ain't cut. Like I was saying, this is one of the yards you got to blow this off first, because if you mow and then come back here and blow like you typically would, well, then you got crap all in the yard. So we're going to spray these things right here. She told me to spray. So yeah, all right, I got to get back to it, y'all. Just FYI, this is a property that I do not go around and around. This is one I go back and forth. You got to know what you're doing. You know which yards you go back and forth. To go round and round on this property, y'all see, it would be a lot of, yeah. I like going back and forth because the Bermuda right now, it's not real thick, and it's not going to be growing real thick probably, at least not this yard, you know, for the remainder of this year. So instead of me cutting it on a 3, I put it on a 3 1/4 and just go back and forth. Now, but this is the kind of yard you would go back and forth on. And any of you vets, y'all would do it the same way. I don't really know how to word how I know to do that and not go round and round, but just the lay of the land, man. You got to kind of be thinking about the lay of the land. And then you got 3 different types of grass here. You got Bermuda, and then you got some centipede and stuff in there, and then you got that old trashy grass. See how thick that trashy grass is? Yeah. So a lot of times, you know, what I normally do is let the guys cut that, and I'll cut this because I have to, if I tell them to cut this, or tell them to, well, they don't ever cut this. If I tell them to cut that, they're going to be lower than here. We'll probably be on like 2.75. So then what they end up doing is they end up coming through here, and then they end up getting on this at the 2.75, and it just makes a big mess. They ain't going to kill the Bermuda, but it makes a mess. So yeah, deuces. Okay, y'all. So y'all know, like I said, I go back and forth on this one, on this Bermuda. But see, when you get over here to this, I go round and round. Now, because it's so thick that you don't want to keep running, you don't want to go back and forth because it just makes a huge mess. So what I do is I make a couple of passes on the roadside, blowing it that way. And then once we get about 3 passes over, on the 4th pass, I'll turn it around, and then everything else is going out. This right here, this ditch line, this runoff, I spray that. So you go around this, around here, down around them trees where we took that big pine tree out, down on that bottom part, back around, womp, 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 smaller and smaller. So yeah, I normally do the roadside edge there, but we don't edge it. Well, she don't pay enough for that, and she don't care nothing about it. So yeah, so my guy, this guy's pretty smart. I told him what to do, and he understands. You got to know the why to make the most money out here. A lot of guys come out here and they don't know the why, and so they're like, I was just telling them that that you kind of understand the why on this one right here. You know why we're doing it like we're doing it. But see, like right now, y'all, we're done in the back, the driveway, the front wall. We're done with the actual manicured house part. So now we're just gonna cut the rough stuff, and then we'll load up and go. We ain't got to crank the mower back up, blower back up, weed eater back up, or nothing. So I always try to get done in the backyard first, so you don't obstruct or intrude on the homeowner's life. You don't want to leave the back gates open while you're working that back there for an hour. We might be here for an hour, but I only want to be in the back for about 15-20 minutes. Get the gate closed so she can carry on with her day and get her dogs out, and so she can go to work or whatever. So, but I was telling y'all that I go back and forth right here. You just got to kind of know, but I don't go back and forth right here. The last guy I had out here, he tried to go back and forth right here, and it looked terrible. It was all clumped up and everything. It was just so thick. You got to kind of be finesse with the mower a little bit. So I'm not sure exactly what setting, but that's kind of what I'm saying. And this is just the first job of the day, y'all, and I'm already done 3 little clips about little things that well, the why. You know, if guys don't understand the why, or at least have a somewhat of the why you're doing things, they never grasp it really, because they think, oh, we're just cutting grass, I can just do it any willy-nilly way, but I want to raise money. But when they do it any willy-nilly way, they making chump change, and they're dragging me at the same time. You gotta be smart about how you do it. So yeah, I'm gonna tighten all this up. I'm gonna run the first line on there, so I know what the setting he needs to put that mower on. But I'm not sure. Hey, I want to say you're going to be on around a 2.75. You see, I'm on 3 1/4. So a lot of guys will go from that grass, 2.75, to this grass, and just go make one pass up through there, and you're talking about you're losing. If that has happened before, that's why I'm super hyper about all that. Because the guy run one pass up through there on a 2.75 when it's supposed to be on a 3 or 3 1/4. Well, now he done made a mess, clumped up, and you got to cut the rest of it like that. Not going to kill the grass, but still, you don't want to create a mess. You don't want to do things outside of what you know, deuces. And just FYI, I mean, I know a lot of information. I'm gonna try to start sharing more of it with you that I haven't really been sharing. Not because I don't know, but because I'm not thinking about it. So there's a lot of little things you can do to make more money. And I'm not talking about extra work. I'm talking about make better time, I guess I should say. So I know that this mower is going to be the mower we're running most of the day, the mower that I'm on. So I need to make sure that whatever he's doing, he can get done before I do, so he can load that mower up. And so we're not, you know, I don't like to pull up to the trailer, park the mower, and then crank the mower up again to put it on the trailer. When we're done mowing, I want to go right up on the trailer, put the mower where it goes. None of this stopping and starting and all that, wearing the damn starter out and all that crap. When he gets done right here, he's going to load up. And but as the owner, you have to be thinking about, well, you got to be thinking about everything. So you got to think about the timing and how it's going to fall. I knew that I was going to spray over here, so I needed to get done with my part. It's all about your timing. Okay, y'all, I don't know if y'all can see this, but it looks like a whole tree done fell. So this is money for us. We're not gonna do it today, but I'm gonna take a picture of it for the owner, and we'll be cleaning all this up. It'll be easy. It ain't skid steer work, but I get a couple $100, you know, while we're doing the lawn over here. So I got it on video here. I'm gonna try to remember to get my phone. You see.